Hey guys, it's Dana and it's time for back to school shopping. So in this video, I wanted to talk about how to save money with your back to school shopping. So let's get right into it. Okay, so when I'm filming this video, it's the beginning of August. And really, the beginning of August is when all the back to school emails start coming out from our school district. And I feel like as soon as August hits, it really is time to start preparing mentally, physically, that means your sleep patterns, start preparing you and your children for the return to school. And for us, the schedule thing is not a huge deal. A lot of people talk about that because I work full time, my husband works full time. I'm up every single morning. That my schedule does not change throughout the summer as far as that goes. And so for the kids too, they're mostly up because we're up, and then our school district has a later start time than most. The elementary school starts the day at 8:50, and then the middle school starts around 8 o'clock, so it's not like they have to get up really early. I know that's kind of unusual. I think a lot more school districts are moving towards that. Anyway, so the schedule thing is not an issue usually. However, school supplies. So there's about 5 different categories that people buy things for back to school, and they are clothing, electronics, paper, pens, paper products, backpacks, and lunch boxes, right? So those are the 5 categories that usually people spend money on. And so how can you save money in those categories? Well, number 1 is, of course, what you know I'm going to say, and that is to have a budget every year for how much you're going to spend. That way you can save up for it throughout the year so that when August hits, hopefully you already have it in your August budget, if that's when you're watching this video. But you should always have some kind of plan. You need a plan for how you're going to pay for things for back to school and how much money you're going to be spending so that you don't just go out shopping, because you can spend so much money if you just walk into a store and shop the back to school sales, right? Because there's just so much stuff. So having a plan, part of having a plan is to have your list. So a lot of schools will send out a list of the school supplies that you need. And so you know what your children have to have for school. And then also if you can track from year to year what you usually buy, that'll help you as well to know how much you need to budget, how much you need to plan to spend, right? So you have your list from the school. So we get a list, and what we do is we take the backpacks from the prior year and all the supplies we have from prior years, and we go through them, and we try to reuse as many folders and notebooks as we can. So if a notebook was only barely used, just the first couple pages, you can tear those pages out and you can remove any stickers or things from folders and reuse the folders. Especially because our school requires those plastic folders, and they're really sturdy, really heavy duty, and they last for years and years and years. So reuse as much as you can. You can take that list and just, we pull from the old supplies, like I said, so it cuts back on the amount of things we actually have to buy for the next school year. So don't throw everything out at the end of the year. Try to save it so you can repurpose it for the next year. For the things that you do need to buy, shop clearances, shop sales. So for this backpack over here that lights up, this one we actually purchased on clearance. This one here. Woo. So this is for one of the boys for 3rd grade. And so if you can buy some backpacks on clearance at the end of the prior year or, throughout the year, then that's a win. Which brings me to my next tip, which is to shop off season. These 2 backpacks over here are actually from LL Bean, and this one is loaded up, so it's heavy. But this and the other one, these are both for our daughters. We purchased these off of LL Bean in the spring, early spring. They had a big sale on backpacks, and so I think they were half price or something. We got a really good price on these backpacks, and these backpacks they're heavy duty they should last for 2 years at least. So we don't buy backpacks every single year. We just buy them like if one of the kids' backpacks breaks, or it's no longer the right size. Like this backpack is for our youngest daughter who's going to be in kindergarten, and it's a smaller size. So this one probably will only last 2 years, and then when she goes into 2nd grade, she'll probably need an upgrade to a bigger size backpack. But for now, we just got her, one that she'd be able to easily carry. And they don't have to carry too much in kindergarten. But if you can shop off season, then that will save you some money. So, I mean, with all things, when you're trying to save money, the best thing to do is to be thinking about it. Don't wait till the last minute to do your shopping. Do not. If you wait till the last minute, you're going to end up overspending and you're going to be stressed out and most likely buying things that you don't even really need or the kids don't really need. So make sure that you have a plan, have a budget, shop early, shop often, pay attention to sales, clearances. Off season, is a great time to shop. And so yeah, that way you can save money and stay on budget and do not go into debt for your back to school shopping, right? Of course not. Oh, and lastly, do not shop with your kids. Don't take your kids with you. I know when I was younger, my mother always took us to go back to school shopping, and it was fun. We were like, yay, back to school shopping, but I'm sure she spent way more money than she should because we were with her and we're just throwing things in the cart. Kids they don't know, they're not paying attention to prices and they don't have a plan. They're just grabbing things that look cool, things they want, they want it, right? They don't need it. So if you can shop without your kids, that is obviously, just that alone is going to save you a lot of money. For clothes, we like to shop at Goodwill, secondhand, and a lot of times I do that shopping without the kids and then I come home with name brand clothes in really good shape and they don't even know where it's from. They don't know how much it costs. And so if you can do that, especially with younger kids, as your kids get older, then they start to become more savvy about it and they want to pick out their own clothes, but still make sure you have a budget. Speak about it with them before you head into the store about how much you're going to be spending. That way you don't end up spending way too much, more than you wanted. All right? Okay. All right. So happy back to school shopping. Hopefully it's smooth and, for us, I get excited about back to school, because then that means we made it through the summer with the summer coverage for all the kids, and I survived the vacations and camping experiences, even though I'm also, it's bittersweet because I enjoy the extra time that I get to spend with the kids over the summer during the weeks that I cover and I'm off work. So, but yeah, I like change. I like the change. We live in Pennsylvania and the changing of the seasons and back to school, I actually really enjoy it. So I like the change. Okay. All right. So good luck with your shopping. All right. If it's your first time here, be sure to subscribe. I'm here every single Tuesday talking all about money, and we're a family of 6 living in the Philadelphia area. I'll talk to you guys next week.